Welcome to Inc. Magazine. My name is Evangerline and I'm here with Dr. Constance Hendricks, the South Central Regional Director for Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Thank you for taking time out your busy schedule to meet with us today. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful, and thank you for the opportunity to spend some time with you.
You're welcome. So how long have you been the Regional Director for the South Central Region?
This is ending my second year as the 18th South Central Regional Director. I was appointed under the administration of Cheryl P. Underwood, the 23rd International President.
Okay, and what states are in the South Central Region?
We have 4 states that comprise the South Central Region: Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee.
Okay, and can you tell me some things about Zeta Phi Beta?
Well, certainly. Of course, you know that Zeta Phi Beta has the foundation of scholarship as its founding principle. And so scholarship and the women who comprise Zeta Phi Beta are focused on scholarship. Now, scholarship just doesn't mean academic scholarship. You know, scholarship is a term really that means excellence in everything. And so we are involved in our communities in a lot of different ways to improve the quality of life for the citizenry within the communities where we live. Within the South Central region, there are over 124 communities where Zeta chapters reside, the membership resides. And so within those communities, the members implement the national project that we call Z-Hope. Zeta's helping other people excel through mind, through body, and spirit, meaning that we take a holistic approach to community efforts to improve the quality of life. Some of our activities deal with providing information to expand the mind so that we might make informed decisions. Some of our activities are focused on the body to make sure that we are healthy. Really, health is a central theme throughout Z-Hope and throughout all of our activities, because when one loses its health status, it's difficult to have a positive relationship with anybody. It's difficult to work and earn a living. It's difficult to function. And so health is central to everything. And people often say, well, you know, Zeta is a community organization. Why are you interested in health? Health is a part of life. And so we are interested in the health of the people within the communities where we live and serve. And so we're interested in the body and then the spirit, not just the religious spirit, but the inner self. We want to enhance and improve the inner self. So we look at things that focus on self-esteem, domestic violence, because that's dealing with, you know, some emotional stuff that would cause you to do those things. Any aspect of one's life that we can improve, I believe you can probably find it under the umbrella of Z-Hope.
All right. Seems like it's a really beneficial program.
We believe it is.
Yes. And this is the 81st Regional Conference?
This is the 81st South Central Regional Conference. We meet annually.
Okay. And how did it get to Little Rock?
We rotate states, and of course, we plan 5 years ahead.
All right.
And when it's the time for that state to host, of course, the cities look around and say, okay, what part of the state do we want this conference to come to? And the North Little Rock chapter, there's another chapter in Little Rock.
Okay.
But the North Little Rock chapter stepped up and said, we want to extend the invitation. And of course, when I came to look for facilities that would house us as a body, the facilities are in Little Rock, but the host chapter is in North Little Rock.
So they made it work.
They made it work.
All
yes.
Right. And how many Zetas do you have here at the conference?
At this conference, about 580.
580, all right.
Not counting our vendors.
Okay.
But registered members, about 580. And then we have our youth affiliates. We have the girls here who are the Pearlettes, our elementary girls, our middle school girls who are our Meekettes, and then our high school girls who are our Arcanettes.
Okay.
We have those here with us, and then we have our auxiliary that we call our friends, the amici.
Okay.
These are women, grown women, who have not had the opportunity to complete college. And so they are our friends. There's a role and a place for them, even though they cannot technically qualify to become a sorority girl.
Okay.
Because it requires a diploma. They've had to have graduated or become a Zeta while they were in college. And so since they don't meet the membership criteria that way, yet we believe they have much to contribute. We have an auxiliary that's called the amici, our friends. And they contribute and respond to the mission and the programs of Zeta Phi Beta sorority. And so we have 50 of those ladies here as well.
So a lot of people may not know what goes on at a regional conference. So are you all just here to have sisterly bonding time, or what exactly are you doing?
Actually, it's the leadership conference.
Okay.
So when we have a leadership conference, of course, that means there's got to be some, I say schooling, but there has to be some training involved.
Okay.
And so we have workshops to enhance us as leaders. Because as members of Zeta Phi Beta sorority, we all are leaders in our communities and in other organizations. And so we plan leadership workshops to enhance us so that we can be more effective when we go back home. All of our leadership workshops are designed to address the national focus for Zeta Phi Beta. So we look at what our 23rd International Grand has charged us to focus on during her administration. And then it is the task of the regional director then to become creative and to design workshops or select workshops that will help the membership be able to effectively respond and implement when they go home.
Okay.
So this is an empowering time. We do that, and then of course, as an organization, there is a piece of business that we must conduct. We elect officers, and so we do that. We have a celebration of transition of those members who have gone on. We call triumphant sorrows, and so we will celebrate them. We will also rededicate ourselves to the mission and focus of the organization. And this year, we will charter a new chapter for Arkansas.
Okay, where is that?
That chapter will be located in Camden, Arkansas.
All right.
And so they are officially a chapter. The charter was signed by the 23rd International President about a month ago.
Okay.
But because we were planning this conference, I offered to that chapter the opportunity to be chartered to go through the ceremony with 500 or 600 other sisters. And they said, we'll wait. And we'll have them at the party. I said, well, we can have a big party for your party, but you have to promise me that when you go back home, you will have a public celebration, a reception, so that you can have your quote coming out party in the community, because that's where you will be doing your work. And so we will celebrate here as a sisterhood, and then they will go back to Camden, and the state director and the officers of the state association that here in Arkansas will travel there. And if my schedule permit, I hope I get to go to the party too, but I will come if possible to Camden, and then we will, because I love to have the opportunity to introduce them to society, like the 16, that the girls have with their Sweet 16. And we introduce them to society and say that that is the celebration. And they have an opportunity to invite other community agencies that they hopefully will be partnering with to come to that, so that we can say, okay, now we want to work with you, and we're here in the community, and you need to know about us, and we want to help you make this community better.